Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I recently read these 3 children's books, and in this video I want to talk about why I find them so extraordinarily beautiful, what makes them so emotionally unique, and why you must read them again as an adult. First of all, they were one of the most enjoyable books I've read for quite a while. They speak directly to your heart. Simply diving into these children's fictions is an enjoyment in itself. But there are also deeper reasons why they touched my heart and the hearts of so many. There's just something special about this genre. They address profound aspects of life, not only using simple and genuine language, but also with an undertone of innocence and childlike wonder. Topics that we sometimes tend to forget as adults, yet qualities that we all have deeply ingrained in our hearts, and that we learn to truly appreciate as we grow older. All 3 books contain an enchanting storytelling, memorable characters, and charming illustrations from the authors themselves. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The first one is Momo by Ende. This book is about the sinister men in grey, who silently are taking over the city. They are drawing lifeblood from the unsuspecting inhabitants. They are time thieves. It is Momo, a young orphan girl, who discovers what is happening. And it is Momo, with her uncanny ability to listen, her simplicity and honesty, who holds the key to salvation. She's the only one who can resist these soulless and corrupt creatures. What I absolutely loved about this book is the overall atmosphere, the beautiful language, and how closely the story mirrors our world today. The men in grey manipulate people into saving time in various ways, convincing them to deposit their saved time into a bank. They encourage individuals to become obsessed with efficiency, productivity, and saving time at all costs, often at the expense of human interactions and enjoyment of life. They create a sense of urgency and fear about wasting time, which ultimately traps people in an endless cycle of busyness. And although this is a children's fantasy novel, the similarity to today's world is uncanny. Replace the man with capitalism and meritocracy and you're pretty much there. Our focus is often consumed by our relentless quest for money, performance, and stimulation, often at the expense of kind human interactions. Another significant aspect of Momo's character is her exceptional ability to listen. This trait is not merely about hearing words, but involves a deeper level of empathy and understanding. Listening requires patience, openness, and the desire to understand the other person, highly developed qualities of character. The older I become, the more I realize how rare this ability is, and how difficult it is to listen to someone without judging, to really empathize. The older one becomes, the more one is faced with suffering, an illness or death of a family member, a depression of a friend, or physical as well as psychological violence. At the end of the day, we all want someone that really listens to our problems and understands our predicament. Someone who shares our pain, and to feel understood, to truly feel okay the way we are. The thing is, when I had read this 5 years ago, I would have scoffed at that and moved on. But the more I go through life, the more I realize how deep this goes. Another beautiful character is Beppo, a street sweeper known for his cheerful and carefree attitude and his love for storytelling and music. Beppo is a key character in the novel, as he helps Momo to understand the true nature of time and the importance of living in the present moment. And one of my favorite personal moments is when Momo asks him about his way of life and how he manages to stay so content despite his lack of material wealth and being burdened by the tasks ahead of him. Beppo smiles warmly and says, "You see, Momo, it's like this. Sometimes when you've got a very long street ahead of you, you think how terribly long it is and you feel sure you'll never get it swept. You must never think of the whole street at once, understand? You must only concentrate on the next step, the next breath, the next stroke of the broom, and the next, and the next. Nothing else." So simple, yet so profound. It beautifully describes exactly why we are stressed and overwhelmed. Because we feel the pressure and burden of all that is ahead of us. That we have to accomplish more than we can. To feel the stress and heaviness of the entire week or even the entire life in one moment. Which overwhelms us. It freezes us. Because we do not concentrate on one stroke after another. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A beautiful book about the importance of human connection and the dangers of meritocracy and excessive productivity, seen through the journey of a young orphan child. The next one is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. This is one of the most beautiful books I've ever come across. A young boy befriends a mole, a fox and a horse, embarking on a journey of friendship and self-discovery. Through their conversations and adventures, they explore themes of love, friendship, kindness and authenticity. It's a heartwarming tale that celebrates the beauty of human connections, offering comfort and inspiration. The simplicity and sincerity of the messages deeply touched my heart. The illustrations are beautiful and the quotes are truly timeless. This book really captures this unique combination. Simple, childlike language combined with very deep meaning. What's your best discovery? I am enough as I am. What is the bravest thing you have ever said? Help. This is the beauty. You can read this at different times throughout your life and it will have a different meaning to you. You can either read it and just move on, or you can think about it for hours or decades. There were multiple quotes that I've read and thought, oh nice, and moved on. And only months or years later did it really click with me. It reminds me a bit of regrets and advice from elderly people. I wish I would have lived a life true to myself. Or I wish I would have let myself be happier. We can read or listen to that 100 times and still fail to truly understand its significance. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. So, a beautiful illustrated book for people by every age. This is a must-have in everyone's bookshelf. It's also nice to revisit the pages from time to time. Last but not least, The Little Prince. The Little Prince tells an enchanting story of a young prince who travels from planet to planet, meeting a variety of intriguing characters, like a king, a lamplighter, and a vain man. Through these encounters, he learns about the complexities and oddities of adult life. Each character he meets reflects a different aspect of our society and human nature. Our desire for power, admiration, or the incessant need to analyze, as well as deeper themes of friendship, love, and loss. What makes this book so beautiful is that you get to experience these adventures through the eyes of the little prince who embodies childlike wonder and curiosity. The book beautifully combines philosophical questions on human nature with simple, genuine language. The unique charm of this book comes from its quirky characters, each portraying a distinct aspect of human nature. For example, on one planet, the little prince meets a businessman who obsessively counts and claims the stars, without appreciating the beauty, highlighting the emptiness of pursuing wealth and possessions. On another planet, the little prince encounters a lamplighter, whose mindless repetition of lighting and extinguishing a lamp underscores the absurdity of blind routine and the loss of purpose. And there is a king who is obsessed with ruling everything, which reveals the emptiness of authority without real connection. The Little Prince invites us to reflect on our own lives through these allegorical tales. It reminds us to cherish the simple and essential things: love, friendship, and the world around us. It encourages us to look at the world with the eyes of a child and rediscover the magic of everyday life. These overdrawn characters really made me wonder about certain aspects of life and society. I find it one of the most charming ways to address the complexity of adult life. All three books were a sheer pleasure to read. They all have this unique combination of childlike charm with profound topics of life. They remind us of deeply ingrained qualities we all have in us. If you have read these books, I would love to hear a comment from you. Let me know what you think. If not, I hope you will enjoy them as much as I do. And if you know similar books, please let me know. Here's a video of 5 books that changed my life and more of me if you're interested. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.